What's up? Did you guys like my tunes? I know they were smooth jazz. Actually, it was probably terrible. What's up? Hope you're doing well. 12 seconds into the show, and I have decided to stop singing. What's up? Episode 38 of the most originally named show in the entire universe, Zack Miller live. Hope you guys are having amazing days. I'm having an amazing day. I know you guys are having amazing days, and if you're not, it's probably going to be amazing now that I'm part of it. I want to give a shout out to this business right here, 30 Seconds Out. Super pumped to be wearing their shirt today. I've known Sean. He's the founder of 30 Seconds Out, which is like military-inspired clothing and stuff. This is one of them, 30 Seconds Out. My shirt's tucked in, so I can't really get it out. But there it is. No one is coming for us. I love this. It's at the bottom. It says, it's up to us. Whew. It's pretty cool. Sean is a good friend. And I met him through one of our events. Start Norfolk many, many moons ago, and he's been rocking and rolling with these guys. Super popular in the military community, and whenever I meet someone that's looking to connect with military folks, it's usually who I give them to first. So, yeah. So appreciate you guys being with me today. Episode 38 of Zack Miller Live. So I've got my book. These are all the topics that are coming up. And the ones that are circled are ones that I've done. And then what I do is I basically just, when people give me ideas or I come up with my own ideas, I simply talk about it. And I'll write notes beforehand and I'll just go and talk about it. So today's topic is probably, if I can speak, probably a little controversial, right? That's the way I like it. I love businesses. I love small businesses. I love startups. However, I've come to the conclusion that we are celebrating basically the wrong thing. We literally get so hyped on the start of a new business that we basically stop hyping them years after, months after, decades after. Starting a business is literally, I don't want to sound like a dick by saying this, but it is literally an easy thing to do. To start a business, now granted there's brick and mortars and big businesses and stuff like that. I'm not necessarily saying this, but the process of starting a business is literally going down to your city's, clerk office, revenue office, whatever it is, and starting a business and paying them money to start. Literally, that's all you have to do to start a business. Yes, you have to find customers and all those things. And sometimes we have grand openings, and they're exciting, and there's a lot of fun, and people are like, oh, this is going to be amazing. And we celebrate the start of it. And I get it. It's a lot of fun. We want to, celebrate with our friends and these new things that we like and all of that. And this is really uncomfortable. I don't know why I'm doing it. I was moving my head back and forth in a weird kind of maneuver. But my point is this. Now my equilibrium is all like, whoa. My point is this. It's fairly easy to start a business. It is insanely difficult to sustain a business. It is insanely difficult to keep up with a business, to keep it going year to year, to find new customers, to get new customers and stuff like that. And all too often, we as a society are celebrating the start of stuff, but not, and thinking that is the success, right? Go on Facebook right now. Well, you're on Facebook right now, or go on wherever and just tell people, hey, I'm opening a business. Everyone is literally going to say, congratulations, this is awesome. And I used to be one of those people. And I'm not saying I don't support businesses. Do not take that the wrong way. But I think we're celebrating the wrong thing. And we need to celebrate more often too. So a new business opens. They have a grand opening. We go and we celebrate. We give them a little bit of money. And oftentimes you never go back. Not because you didn't have a good time. Just because we're not celebrating the right things. We're getting so excited over this first encounter, this first date. When that first thing was probably the easiest thing in the whole process. Instead of, hitting those milestones down the line. You hear me say this over and over and over again. The reason a lot of people are successful decades later is because they kept with it. That is success. That's something that we should be celebrating. Not the fact that you just decided to open a business. I'm excited that people open businesses. Again, don't get me wrong. But the celebration of that needs to continue on, not just once. I was having a meeting with someone that I just met on Friday this morning. And I told this individual, I said, it's easier to literally build a business, build an app, build a product, create a service than it is to build a community of followers, to build a community in general. Right? And knowing that, it would be advantageous for you, big word for Zack Miller to say, advantageous. Hey, give me a like or a love for that one, folks. Bing! But it would be better for you as the business owner, as the person who you are. It'd be better as the business owner. It'd be better for you, the person that's growing this business or whatever, to focus on building a community. Focus on building a following of people. And what I mean by that is it's fairly easy to build a thing, right? It's fairly easy to construct a house, right? It's fairly easy to build an app. It's fairly easy to build a tool, right? It is more difficult to get people to use and consume and want that thing. And that is what people should focus on. What's up, Tara, Carl? Hope you guys are doing well. But think about this. It is so easy, literally, to build a thing. It doesn't even matter what the thing is. A service, a business, an app, a barbershop, a t-shirt, glasses, a razor, a dentist office. All those things are fairly easy to actually start. It is difficult to get people to want that thing, and then even more to consume that thing, than to trust you, and then to get you to actually pull out their wallet, right? Pull out their wallet. So hard to do. Can't even get my wallet out. Get the wallet out. I actually have cash. Look at that. $1, $1, $1, $1. This is really hard to do. Getting this out of someone's pocket, make it rain. I've never done that. Woo. What's up, Jason? Woo. Getting this out of someone's pocket is really difficult. Building something is really freaking hard. Or really freaking easy compared to getting someone to follow you, to join your community, and then to ultimately give you that cash. Making this pen, probably fairly easy to do, right? Jason's done a great job of all of this, too. Jason Vitug of Frugal, PHROOGL.com, I think. Could be wrong. Anyway, my point is this. We should be trying to build a community of people first. See if we can do that before we start celebrating all this other stuff. Before we even start building a business. Nate Scholl, Swim Nerd, SwimPractice.com. Before he built anything, he built up a following of over 1 million people. An email list of tens of thousands of people. Why? Because he knew that it was harder to build that, to get that influence, to get that clout, that credibility, that authority status, than it is to get people to actually buy from you, to build that community, right? I mean, think about this. I talked about this yesterday. We'll bring up those fools again, right? You probably don't trust this person right here, right? You probably don't trust this person, right? So what do you want to do? You have to build this community of people that people are excited about, right? Where I live, a lot of people are excited about microbreweries and stuff like that. And so they built this community of beer lovers and advocates and people that are just looking for experiences, right? But building the brewery is a fairly, people are going to be pissed off at what I'm saying. I'm not saying that building that business is hard or is easy. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that compared to actually getting the customers and the following, the community, it's far, far harder to build that part and to keep it going on, right? I was talking this morning with a friend, and they were talking about this person who used to have 300 clients, and for what that business does, that was a lot. But then they lost 2/3 of those clients. And the reason is because it was easy for them at that first moment to get them, the excitement of it, but it was hard for them to retain and keep them. That is what building a community is. It is very difficult to build a community, right? A lot of people talk about them, right? A lot of people want to throw that word around like, oh, build a community. And there's only so many people who have actually done it. So if you want to see success, you have to be thinking about how can you build a community of raving fans. And those raving fans are people that will go to bat for you, even when you're sleeping, will promote you, talk about you, buy from you, tell their friends about you, etc., etc. And oftentimes oftentimes it is far easier to start something than to actually build that community, right? Sean Evangelista is a great example with 30 seconds out. I almost said 31 seconds out. I don't know why. But 30 seconds out. It's the number 30secondsout.com, I believe. Could be lying. Who knows? But just Google it. Whatever. My point is this, is like, he built a business. He opened a business. That's great. It's easy. That part is easy. He went on Shopify. He went on WooCommerce. He created a page. Like, that stuff is simple now. It's hard to get a community of raving fans. That is what we should be celebrating. Yo, what's up? It's your boy, Zack Miller, on Zack Miller Live, the most originally named weekday live Facebook show. Appreciate you guys being with me today. I'm super excited that you guys have been here. If you guys have questions, feel free to ask them. But building a community is far harder than starting that business. If you want to debate this, hit me up in the comments. Would love to hear it. Try to build that community first, because it's going to make a lot bigger impact. Episode 38 of Zack Miller Live is in the books. Peace.